back to Geese Reads and Food for Thought, a virtual book club. Today I'm doing a mini episode since this month's book genre is classics and I only get to introduce one book each week during the month. I thought I should introduce some more to you so you can enjoy even more classics while you're reading. I want my book club to be enjoyable to everyone, so the books I'll be sharing today vary from ages all the way from kindergarten, maybe even a little younger, to middle school and high schoolers, and then maybe even some adults too. So the first book I'll be introducing today will be for the little ones around kindergarten, which is Richard Scarry's best storybook ever. This book is a compilation of a lot of Richard Scarry's stories, some nursery rhymes, and other things in it. So one thing that is very special about Richard Scarry's books is that every picture has the word printed underneath it. So that makes it very good for younger children to learn how to spell and also do sight reading. This next book that I'll be sharing with you guys is for kids of all ages, but especially from kindergarten to 3rd grade, which is Roald Dahl's James and the Giant Peach, also made into a movie. So this is a very funny and humorous tale about a boy living with some human-sized insects inside a gigantic peach. It's about their adventure going from Europe all the way to the Empire State Building in New York City. I loved it, especially when I was younger, but I think anyone of all ages can enjoy it right now. This book is for anyone that loves dogs, and especially for 1st and 4th graders, which is the book Shiloh. This is all about a boy saving a dog that he sees that's being mistreated. It's a very heartwarming tale. The copy that I have in my hands right now is actually a collection of all 3 Shiloh books, but if you're to read any of them, I would advise reading the first book, which is, of course, Shiloh. I will now be sharing with you the series that everyone knows as The Chronicles of Narnia by C.S. Lewis. So right here I have part of the Chronicles, or the series. There are 7 in all to collect, but my personal favorite is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which was made into a movie, as well as Prince Caspian. This is a great story about how Narnia starts and how it ends and makes peace to everything. So I highly advise going to read at least the first 3 books, which is filled with magic and amazement and a lot of adventure and action. But since a lot of us want to figure out all that happens in the series, you should aim to get all 7 books of the Chronicles of Narnia. If you guys love Peter Pan, you'll love this classic known as Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. This book is slightly more advanced, but I believe anyone can get a whole enjoyment out of this. The first time I tried reading this book, I actually had a little trouble with it because I found it extremely challenging. But after I attempted reading it a second time, I found it very enjoyable and I read the entire book. And after that, I didn't understand why I hadn't read it even sooner. So you'll find a great treasure in this book, Treasure Island. For anyone who likes a good mystery, you'll love Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, which is the grandfather of all modern mystery books. Sherlock Holmes is, I'd say, one of the best detectives I've ever read about. He solves some of the most intricate mysteries that even his own partner, Watson, can't even think of being able to solve himself. This is one of my favorite books because it seems like there's so many just little stories inside it that as soon as you're done with one chapter, you have a whole new mystery to have to solve with Sherlock Holmes and his partner Watson. This next book is very old. It was copyrighted in 1896 by Louisa May Alcott, which is none other than Little Women. This is a heartwarming tale about a family of 4 daughters and a mother and how they come of age and what lives they have to carry on. This is great for kids, especially from 6th to about 8th grade and maybe high school. Another great seafaring classic to enjoy is 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. A great tale about a British scientist, his valet, and a harpooner gets taken prisoner on board a high-tech submarine known as the Nautilus. A great story, one of my personal favorites right now. It's an amazing, well-put tale by Jules Verne. Some other books which I personally like by him is Around the World in 80 Days and Journey to the Center of the Earth. And now, last but not least, is Ursula Le Guin's first book of the Earthsea series, which is A Wizard of Earthsea. Copyrighted in 1968, this is one of, again, my favorite books. It is a great fantasy / sci-fi novel. If you guys love the Harry Potter series, this is going to be another one of your favorites to come. The links to these books will be below, so you'll be able to get your own copy of them. And don't worry, there will be more and more books of all genres and variations coming your way soon. Mahalo and keep on reading.